Hey guys, so long time no see, and I know that I've gotten a lot of messages like, where are you? Are you okay? What's been going on? And so I thought I'd give you a life update because a lot has happened. I took a break from social media for a little while because I had to get my mind wrapped around some decisions that I was making. They were really big decisions in my life. So I just needed like a break, and it was actually really hard. I even canceled my Snapchat account, which was probably the hardest thing ever because I love Snapchat, and yeah, I felt so distant from some of my friends. But anyway, so I made a couple really big decisions, and then as these decisions were in the making, a lot of bad things kept happening, like normal life things that people usually get like throughout the year or throughout their life, but mine just kind of happened all at once, and I was like, anyway, I just thought I'd tell you what's been going on. So first of all, I have to tell you that about 6 months ago, it was probably August, I had made the decision that at the first of the year, I was going to step down from my title in Tupperware. I know that's the biggest, craziest thing, right? But I knew that that was not what I wanted to do, and I had another direction I wanted to go in. So I didn't exactly know how I was going to do it or what I didn't exactly know all the details. I just knew that it was going to happen at the first of the year. So I'm no longer a 3-star elite director in Tupperware. And that's okay. I'm still considered a consultant. I still have like a small team underneath me, so I still have my girls, like my girls that are like on my direct team, not my organization, my direct team. So I know a few people were like, what do we do? And I'm like, no, you're still with me, it's fine. And I still help my customers because I still have lots of customers. People still call me and we're like, hey, can you do this? Can you replace this? Can I get this? And can I get that? Yes, dude. So I can totally do that for you. What I mean by stepping down is this is not going to be my career path any longer. I knew a while ago, probably before the 6 months, that something was going to change, but I didn't exactly know how. And then a couple things happened, and I was like, oh, opportunities have opened. So this is my new opportunity, which I'll get into a little bit later. But that's the first biggest thing. So in August, I knew that at the first of the year, I was going to step down. So it's after the first of the year, and I have stepped down. So I technically didn't make my numbers, and so that was it kind of happened that Tupperware sort of stepped me down because I didn't make my numbers, but that's because I wasn't working my business because I was working on this new business. But it didn't matter if we made our numbers or not. I was going to take the step down at the first of the year. So that was a decision that I personally made. I know that there are already a couple of rumors flying out there, and so I just thought I would put that, and so this was something that I wanted for myself. And so anyway, that's the first big thing. So I knew that by stepping down, I was going to have to replace that income. And it was a very large income to replace. And I think that some people would be like, oh, with this new business that you're starting, maybe you should have waited to step down until this business was producing enough money. But I feel like you can't chase 2 rabbits and catch them both. And I wasn't happy in my business anymore, and it was because I had these other goals and dreams and desires. And so I felt like it wasn't fair to my organization. It wasn't fair to the people I was around. It wasn't fair that I wasn't giving my all anymore, because I wasn't. And I couldn't give my all to this new business either because I was splitting my interest and splitting my time. So I knew that I had to replace this income. So I got a job. I know, it's kind of weird, but I wanted a job that wasn't I didn't have to bring home with me, and I wanted it to be super early mornings, so I was off by a certain time, so I have the freedom to be able to work this business and run this business and grow this business And I could do that in the afternoons and the evenings. So I work super early in the morning. And those who know me might say you're not a morning person, but that's actually kind of not true. Like, I used to tell people I wasn't a morning person, but that's because I was a bartender for so many years, and you're not a morning person if you're a bartender. But I always wanted to be like that morning, get up and do things and whatever. And so that's what I'm doing now. It works out really well. So yes, I stepped down from my Tupperware career, and yes, I have a job. And it's like it's a cool job. I like it. But I don't bring the job home with me. When I leave, I leave. When I clock in, and anyway. Okay, so that's that. So now before I get into the new business, I want to tell you the weird stuff that's been happening and why, even more so, I've been MIA, and a little bit, honestly, on the depressed side. Like, my anxiety and depression has been like crazy because I didn't quite know how to deal with everything, but I did. I dealt with it because I feel like you have to deal with things and you have to move on. You can't let things consume you. And it might have consumed me for like a day or two, but having something consume you for a day or two and having something consume you for like a long time, like I've learned that I don't like things to control me. So I'm not exactly sure when it started or what started it. I just remember a few like chain of events. So I got this new job, and about, I would say, a week or two before I got the job, like a week or two before, I was at home one night, and I was like, I was already a little bit sad because I was like, this is a part of my life that was so huge that was ending, and I felt like, you know, I was really excited about the new stuff, but you know, I mean, it's sad. Like you're leaving something that you've known, or I've known for, you know, that's all I've really known for how long. And you know, you're kind of leaving your friends a little bit. You're just leaving so much behind, and I'm already left everything behind when I moved to California. So it was a little bit sad, but I remember sitting on the couch and I was just chilling one night, and I was like, oh man, my mouth kind of hurts. Like, and I'd had this tooth problem for a long time that I wasn't taking care of because I don't like the dentist. And it just started getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And by like mid of the evening, I thought I was going to die from the pain. I'd never felt pain like this before. It was so bad. I didn't sleep. I took as many ibuprofen as I could without, like, you know, taking too many. And it wasn't touching any of the pain. It was so bad. So that morning, as soon as the dentist office opened, I called them and I was like, I need to get in right away. So I went in, and it turned out that I had a really, really, really infected tooth. It kind of spread. It was really bad. They had to go in there, and it was like 5 hours in the chair, like 10 different like Novocaine needle shots because they said that it wouldn't take because the infection was so bad. It was just really painful and really hard to go through that, and it took me like a day or two to even recover from that, and I'm still not done. I'm still going through the process of getting it all fixed and stuff because it was so bad. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is just so bad. And it was really expensive, you know, and so I didn't really have the extra money for that. And so that was like a little bit of stress. I mean, I'm already a little bit stressing because I'm, like I said, I'm making this new transition and the money wasn't the same. And I don't know if anybody ever feels like money can really, finances, I should say, period, can like just crippleize you. Is that a word? Crippleize? Cripple you? Whatever. However you say that. It can debilitate. I don't even know what word we're supposed to be using, but it can harm you, right? It can harm your brain. It can harm the way you think. So I was stressing a little bit, like, how are we going to do this? Like, I knew I had to just trust in God because I knew this opportunity was, like I said, everything was kind of in place for me, but I just had to trust it, and I wasn't trusting, and I was just, like, freaking out a little bit. Like, not a lot, but a little bit, and then this tooth thing came up, and I was freaking out a little bit more. So I was like, oh my gosh, this couldn't come at a worse time. And then all these little things kept happening, like small things, and it was like a buildup. You know how like the small things can build up and build up and build up and build up? Well, these small things kept building up. And I was really, really stressed. And I was talking to my friend, and my friend was like, you know, gave me some advice. I was like, that's actually really good advice, but I was still really sad. So one day, it was like on a Friday. I believe it was on a Friday. I was just like overwhelmed with all these little things that were adding up, and like knowing that these changes were happening, and I just couldn't take it, and I just literally fell apart and started crying. And I was like, I just need to take a nap. It was like in the middle of the day. I'm like, I'm just gonna take a nap. I kind of cried myself to sleep. And again, it's not like I was stressed out about like leaving Tupperware. That was a bad thing. It wasn't a bad thing. That was probably, it was a really great thing. It was just hard, you know, because you have to like deal with the things that come with like leaving behind, you know, you're leaving behind your salary, you're leaving behind your car, you're leaving behind, because, you know, they had my free company car. So I had to like, you know, apply for a loan and get a new car, and like all of these things that were like exciting things that I'm really excited about and happy things. But it's a change. And when you make a big change in your life, sometimes, you know, it's hard, right? But it was a good thing. Trust me, I'm excited. So anyway, I cried myself to sleep, and I'm probably being over dramatic. If you know me, I'm kind of a drama queen. But anyway, I was being over dramatic, and I cried myself to sleep. And then it was like a couple hours later, and I woke up from this noise. What's this noise? It kind of sounded like water was boiling. Did I boil water? I'm not usually the cook in the house, so I really doubt I was boiling water. What is that noise? So I get up, and I'm like freaking out because my house is flooded because the hot water tank busted and everything is underwater. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I couldn't take it. So I'm calling my husband while he's at work. He's not picking up, and I'm like, I don't know how to turn off the water. Like, I don't know these things, and I don't know what to do. So, and then I like run to the neighbor's house, and no one's home, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? So finally, Corky calls me back, and he's like, turn the water off. I'm like, I don't know how. So I'm FaceTiming him, and he's trying to like do this and do that. And so I finally get the water off, and he's like, start soaking it up. And I'm like, soaking it up? It's like everywhere. There's no soaking it up. He's like, use towels. And I'm like, so yeah, no, that really was like super stressful. And then I remember I was talking to another friend after that happened, and I was like, can it really get much worse? Or he said, can it really get much worse? And I go, don't say that, because it can always get worse, right? And so this was November 30th. And I remember because it was the last day of the month, because November was like the calamity month. That's what was going on in November. And so it was November 30th, the last day of the month, and I was on my way home, and I stopped at the grocery store because I just wanted to get some like quick food. I wanted to go home and veg out because I was just having like I said, I just needed, you know, at this point. And so I get in the car, and I'm driving home, and I look down at my hand, and the diamond on my wedding band was gone. It was gone. It had fallen out somewhere in the store, and it was gone. The diamond in my wedding band. I'm like, icing on the freaking cake, really? So, not wearing my wedding band. And that kind of drew a bunch of attention as well, because I was going to these other like networking group meetings and stuff, and people were like, what's going on with you? And then you're wearing your wedding band, and what's going on? And like, are you and Corky okay? I'm like, actually, it's the only thing in my life that's okay right now. And I know I'm over dramatizing, because like there's so many good things that were going on in my life, but when you have these little things that build up, you know how you let them. Anyway, so December rolled around, and I was like, it's gonna be a new month, and I can't wait for the new year. It's gonna be super, super great. And things have been going really great since then. I just had a month of calamities. And so the month of December, I was just like, nope, 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 can't do it. I'm not on social media. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to focus on what I'm doing. I need to focus, focus, focus. And that's what I've been doing. So here's my update. What am I doing? My new business. I'm starting my own company. How exciting is that? I'm so excited. So it's a consulting company. And I am basically, you know, for the last how many years, I'm basically doing what I was doing in Tupperware, but just on a different level, because I want to help people. I want to help so many people. And I feel like through my videos and my trainings and my websites and all the things that I've created, I have heard from you guys saying this has helped me, thank you, you know, and it has made my life so much better just knowing that something I did, or something I created, or maybe it was something I said, or something that was motivating, or whatever it was helping somebody else. Like, it was just the most amazing feeling ever. And I wanted to do it on a much larger scale. So I am starting my own business. It's called simplesuccess.life, because I'm all about being simple, and I'm all about being successful in life, right? Like, you gotta be full of life, and success you know, like that's relative, and that we talk about that in some of the trainings. But basically, it doesn't matter what direct sales company you're in, I'm going to be doing trainings and coachings, and so much I'm going to be doing for people. I'm focusing on direct sales, but I'm helping anybody that owns a small business, and even people in real estate. Like, I was in real estate for a while, so I understand the business, and I understand that there's this new like way of doing things in technology, and people are not taking full advantage of this. And I've been taking video advantage and all this stuff for years before everybody else was doing it, and I feel like I have a really good grasp on what people need or want, and I'm excited about it. So that's my new business. And so you're gonna see like ads coming up, you're gonna see like my webinars, you're gonna see my live trainings. We're building a website right now, which is super exciting. So there's lots of stuff that's gonna be coming out through the whole entire year. And so it's gonna come out slow at first because, you know, it's a new business and that's kind of what happens. But I'm so excited about it, and I'm excited about this new journey and my new YouTube channel that's going to be launching super soon, my new YouTube channel. And my new YouTube channel is going to be all about, you know, being simple and successful in life. And it's going to be so exciting. I tried starting something like this last year, but it just, like I said, I couldn't split my time, I couldn't split my focus. But now I am like all in with this, and it's just, can I say exciting enough? I wonder if anybody's counted how many times I've said exciting, because I'm so excited. But I am. And so that's really what's been going on. And so I'm going into business for myself. And I know that in Tupperware, you're kind of in business for yourself, but you still work for a company. I want to be in business for me and for myself. And I have just always wanted that. And I'm so excited. Can I say that enough? So excited. It's so great. It's starting out really wonderfully. But like I said, very slow start. And I will talk to you later. And so anyway, that's what's been going on. And I know this is a really long video. I hope I can edit it down so it's not like 20 minutes, because it looks like I've been talking for 19 minutes and 30 seconds, and that's freaking long. But it's just so much has been happening, and so I thought I would just come on here and like let you know, because I don't want the rumors to overtake what's really happening, and it's exciting. And something else I thought I would do was, since this channel was a lot about vlogging in the last couple years, I really wanted to vlog so much more. And I know I say this all the time and then I stopped doing it, but I really wanted to vlog more. I was thinking of trying to vlog like through the week, and then making like one vlog, like one posting once a week for what I'm doing throughout the week, because I don't do exciting things like all the time. But I'm thinking about doing that because I love bringing you guys along with me, and I love like interacting with you, and I feel like I'm connected. I know it sounds so weird because it's like through a camera, but I just feel very connected with you guys. And obviously you guys feel connected with me because I get tons of messages all the time, and so it's really cool. And anyway, so that's what's been going on, and I am gonna say it again, I'm super excited. So anyway, that is that, and so I just thought I'd share. So go ahead and like this video, and subscribe below, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Anyways, I hope you guys have a super sparkly day, and I will see you again super soon. Bye. 3, 2,